happy Sunday. Yes, happy soulful Sunday. So energy to energy. If it resonates. We have our new moon coming up on the 20th. So I'm getting guided to wrap up my new moon and my full moon rituals. Okay, so you can join by sending $10.10, and you're like, well, what's that? Well, it's a ritual where I include you in amplifying the love in your life, the protection, and your abundance. Okay, so I've had people join them every single full moon and new moon since I've started them with positive confirmation, great results. So if you want more information on that, why is y'all down like that? You guys can email me sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Like, subscribe, and be a part of my soul family. I'm trying to get this to. Why does this thing want to fight me now? Somebody's life is kicking somebody. Woo! Life is kicking it. That karma catching up, ain't it? That karma is catching up. This person doesn't know where they're coming or going half the time. All the toxicity that's gone in their life. Third-party situations, multiple third-party situations. Hi, Pocanova. Multiple third-party people, multiple situations. It just don't feel good for this person anymore. It's so crazy. Mr. and Mrs. Avoidant can't handle life. And they got problems that their parents can't get them out of now. Yeah. This person is afraid. Ooh, this is a little too dark, but this person is afraid as well. They're getting haunted by spirits. Need some lip gloss. What? Not Motrin, lip gloss. It's on the other side of the room. So we got to make do what we can. Happy Sunday, guys. Get in here. The life you live. Okay, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Okay, so you make the decisions of your life. You can't blame anyone. And these issues, these problems that this person's going through, money's not going to fix them. Money can't fix it. You know why? Because these are things that happened outside of money. And if they are financial situations, they don't got the money to fix it. Carnelian stone's important. Somebody needs to slow down with their sexual energy. They have spread themselves so thin they don't even know who they are anymore, is what I hear. Somebody has spread themselves so thin, creating massive amounts of karma in their life that their mother cannot fix anymore. Lonely mother gazing out of the window, staring at her son that she just can't touch. If that anytime he's in a jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. Yes, because one day he goes and takes a glimpse in the mirror and he doesn't recognize his own face. Because 3 letters took him by surprise. Yeah, something like that. 3 letters taking him by surprise. Your mom can't fix that, homie. Nobody could fix that. Nobody. That's between you, the Lord, and the doctors. Okay, because somebody has contracted something that they can never get rid of. Okay, they could have a low count. You know what I'm saying? They could be undetectable, but it's there. It's there. It's pretty obvious. And yeah, your mom can't bail you out of that one this time. So they need to stop while they're ahead. Literally, this person is causing a demise over their own entire life with the arrogance that they have, with the ego that they have. Like, it's almost like they play this role of God in their own life. My goodness. Behave. Be a better person. Don't you want to live long enough to see your children grow older? If there's children. Like, don't you want to be a better person? You know what I'm saying? The divine's encouraging this person. There's some type of sexuality issues as well here. And I only call it issues because they don't want to be honest about the life that they're living. Okay? So, again, 7 to Gabriel, standing up for what they believe in. The divine tells this person, stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you want. Stop trying to do everything that everybody else wants. Why do you try to appease everyone but your own self? Now you're miserable. You wanted to do everything for everyone but take care of yourself. And money can't fix these problems that they have. You know, they can't fix them. You know, they're intuitively guided to be better. They kept being guided to be better, do better, be better, do better. And they wanted to do what they wanted to do. I'm telling you, they play some type of role in their life where it's like, thank you so much, Jeremy. Jack, okay, here you go, Jack, with your bullshit. Adios. Bye. You don't need to be here. Again, they're in this energy where they don't want to listen to nothing or no one. They want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. So here's the consequences. Like this, I was like, Spirit, should I call this like a karmic reading? Because it's like this person that we're talking about is the karma. They are the karmic of their own life. I said, this is deep. And then I kept hearing the TLC song. I said, oh, so that's even deeper. Brushing my teeth. Oh, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. It's very interesting. Listen, no one cares hi sweetheart, nobody cares who you sleep with, but you need to be honest. You can't be dipping back and forth and go out of my room. I'm doing reading. You can't be switching teams and back and forth. That's a lot of toxic energy that you got going on. Okay, so like it's 2026. Be true to who you are. You got these third parties taking things back from them that they gave them, giving them a hard time, looking for you, wanting to track you down because you were with this person and now they think this person wants to come towards you. It's a lot of BS. This person really literally feeds their own demons because this is a life that they wanted to live. I don't know why they feel like they're untouchable. They just feel like they're so untouchable. It's like this arrogance, and it's not an act. They really are this way. That nonchalant BS, that's who they are. That's who they are. That's who they want to be. They love it like that. They're miserable in their own life and they don't want to change. Fine. Cool. Stay away from them. They mean you no good. They got this third party losing their cool, losing their shit. That's all I could channel yesterday. I'm like, okay, well, abundance. I channeled a lot of abundance, but then it was like a lot of low vibrational toxic energy. You could feel the toxicity on some of these people. They feel like a ball of static. That's the most I could. And anyone that's around them or in their life, they go down too. It's like you be associated with this person, their demons latch onto you. That's why some of these third party people are feeling erratic, because this person's sleeping with any who, what, when, where, why, and how. It don't even matter. Like they don't even have a preference no more. And then it gets to the point where they're like, they're just. And they never stood up for their own self and what they wanted. And these are issues and problems that money cannot fix and their parents cannot bail them out of. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's mother is sick of the way that their child's living, disgusted by the choices in life that they make. And we listen and we don't judge, but it's like, it gets to a point. It gets to a point where like, why are you walking around acting like this? Don't bring another woman in my house for me to meet. I don't want to meet them. Right? You have all these children, you're doing all these unlawful, ungodly things. My goodness, the mother has caught this person doing some things that she didn't even think her son were capable of doing. Okay? So where the shoe fits, it fits. Energy's energy. If it resonates, get those thumbs up. Okay, we have a lot of things happening in the astral world where there's a lot of ascension happening. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of me and my soul sisters, we slept the day away yesterday. That was for good. Okay, you have a lot of people wanting to send some type of attacks to you because of the life that they're living, because you left that life unscathed, because you are no longer a part of that energy of demise. Right? Third parties are wanting to come after you because the person's leaving them. Well, you have nothing to do with that. Especially if you were with that person first. Especially if you were dealing with that person first. They knew where that person's heart lied before they came to be in a relationship with you. I cannot stress this enough. Hello from California. Hello from Kenya. Yes, on the other side of the world, we are reaching, y'all. Soul family all around the world. You may have told this person from day one, I just feel like there's somebody that's doing magic on you to try to keep us separated. But see, you probably didn't know that they were dealing with third-party situations behind your back. You probably didn't know that. You can pick up the energy, you can sense it, but if someone's being unhonest, and you could say to this person, are you with other people? Are you sleeping with other people? Hey, Charlotte, North Carolina, in the house, baby. Are you dealing with someone? You know, guys, when you meet people, get those thumbs up, guys. You know, I'm going to get some lip gloss because my lips are chapped as hell. While you guys get those thumbs up. 57 in the chat. Woo! 57 in the chat. We got 8 thumbs up. The math is not mathing, guys. Get those thumbs up. I'll be right back. Happy Sunday. This thing is pissing me off. All right, there we go. You guys get those thumbs up. It's 8 thumbs up. It's 56 in the chat. Listen, I can't see who thumbs up the video. So you're doing us an injustice by not just putting the thumbs up. It takes like 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I don't want this to fall down. Get those thumbs up, guys. Get those thumbs up. Lisa, thumbs up. You're connected with me in the video. If you want to know more about your own story, you got to get the thumbs up. You're giving me energetic permission to channel your energy. You get the thumbs up, and then you're like, wow, she's talking about me because you got the thumbs up. You're saying, yes, I this may be something I want to hear, or this is resonating, or this feels good. This is some type of guidance for me. These third-party situations, I am through. If you've been guided to walk away from someone, even if you want to be back with them, wait till you get guided to be back with them. They got some shit going on in their life. It's just utterly disgusting. Losing everything left and right. Losing everything left and right. And honey, listen, you're not the first person that they did this to. This is who they are. Okay? This is who they are. So let's get some vibe about it. You know, people are going to be, they said they want a baby with you. They're just wasting time and mind effing you. So this is what they do to third parties. Say, oh yeah, they want the kid. Then the kid gets here and then they're like, oh no, I'm out. I don't want no kid with you. They say they aren't pursuing the other person, but they are. You ask them, are you with someone? Are you in a relationship? Or is anyone around you that claims you as being with you? You know, at under 5, they're still, that relationship's still alive. If you're dealing with someone and their kids are under 5, no, very small percentage of us don't go back after, but some people do to gain control. They may have money, but they're cheap. Be careful what they say and how they spend their money. Cheap. Why do you want to be with someone cheap? You work hard for what you have and what you desire in life. Why go settle for crumbs when you could have the whole loaf? Why settle for a slice when you could have the whole loaf? Why settle? Just to say you have somebody? Cheap. No woman likes a cheap man. No man likes a cheap woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to be frugal at times because of the economy, but they're cheap on purpose. They're cheap because they're cheap. Okay, they're cheap with their time. They're cheap with their money. They're cheap with their energy. They're cheap with everything unless they want to do it because they're selfish. Right? If they want to do it, then they they'll give the money up or go this place or give you a little bit of energy. They don't want to talk to you. They want to ignore your phone calls till they're feeling down low and they need a little energetic boost. You know, the times you used to answer for them and nobody does what you've done. Right? It might be similar, but we all know that nobody's you and that's your superpower. Okay? So they've tried to find you in other people places. You'll never find that. You're wrong. That will never happen. And they leave a trail of broken hearts. You know what? The way you treat these women and men out here, the same tears that you cause are going to be the same tears that you're going to wipe from your own children. So be careful about what you do. And karma doesn't miss or skip a beat. Okay? These people are having children with other people because they lack self-discipline. Because they are control freaks. They don't love people enough to have kids with them. They don't make love to people. They just are there. Like some of them aren't even there in the moment. You know, you think you're giving your all to this person. They get their all from everybody. You're not special. They get their all from everybody. And then they have the nerve to try to come around and make you special. Well, after dealing with you, they go see Tyrone. Okay? They're not paying their taxes. They owe thousands in back taxes. It looks like jail time soon. If it's not jail time, it's some type of something. Somebody's going to jail. Here we go again. Here we go again. Lots of jail energy. They've been locked up. They won't let me out. Hope you have all the money. Somebody did some type of scam where they opened up like a fake store. There's no store. There's no address. There's nothing. Where is it? Where's the revenue? Where's the employees? Where's this store that you opened up that nobody could find? Right? Because they think that they've got away with, this person has loved to sit with their demons. That's the thing. And listen, you're like, oh, your readings are a little bit dark. Well, we're coming to the end of times here. Would you rather hear about demonic entities and being able to point them out and know what's going on, or do you want to see them sitting at the end of your bed? I don't know. I have a message to deliver. I didn't choose this job chose me. So I'm gonna fulfill it truly in my best way that I can. But I'm saying there's a lot of shit going on in this world. There's things we cannot see. This veil is thin as hell. Thin. It's getting scary out here. So if you can approach it from a better situation, if you can approach it for considering an uplift situation, it's better that you'll be able to tackle these things when they come, or you can identify them before they get there. It's real in the field right now. You know what I'm saying? It's very real out here. We have things going on in the sky that nobody really knows what the hell is going on. We hear this and that. As the veil is thin, spirits are showing up, orbs are flying by. It's happening. Okay, so like, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it's coming soon. Okay? So my job here is to try to get you guys aware of the low vibrational entities, the principalities that are forming alliances to come up against light workers and chosen ones. It's a battle of the light and dark. We are in World War III right now, spiritual warfare. That's why you need a psychic, an artist, a cook, an animal person, somebody that can fix machines, a farmer. You need every single person to serve one of those people in your group to survive these things that are coming to that are happening. Okay? So when I get these messages and they feel a little dark, no, they're for you to wake up. Okay, they're for you to know that like these principalities are creeping around people that have good hearts, that are shining, that have light in them, because their main job is to destroy you. Right? So if I can tell you ahead of time and I can give you a heads up, at least you'll be aware of what might possibly be happening, what might possibly go down, or maybe you've already got entangled with someone that's super low vibration. You don't understand for what the hell is going on in your life. I'm here to tell you. They don't want to love anymore. Okay, they don't want to care anymore. They want to be miserable. They want to spread diseases. They want to procreate, and they want to keep it moving. They want to keep passing the hurt. And doing that, they literally corrupt their own bloodline by doing these things. They're cursing their bloodline by doing these things. Okay, so I'm the messenger here. I don't have anyone that I wish these things could happen to. I don't wish bad on anyone, but if you dig in dirt, you get dirty. Right? You can't walk around and doing bad things to good people and think nothing's going to happen. No, it's going to happen. You can't go around sleeping with men and women and think that you are insusceptible to sexually transmitted diseases and demons. Okay, so like it's real, it's happening, and I'm here to give the messages. Okay, I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm not here to be upset and angry at no one. I'm not here to point a finger at no one. I don't care if anyone lives in low vibration. I can guarantee you they're not in my life. So it's not anyone I'm around, because I don't be around anyone. Okay, so I'm just here to make sure that as you go on your everyday life, you stop running into demonic entities. You pick up red flags, Okay, and we know I don't need tarot cards. Tarot cards are just for entertainment, for you guys to see, and confirmation for our messages. I could sit here and give you a full-blown on message, no tarot cards included, which I have and I do often. Okay, so for the people in the back that like to talk shit about my readings and what I do, stay back there, because you're listening at the same time. And I know you. And you've been in my house and I've been in yours. And you drop nasty messages and you think I'm only psychic on YouTube. No, I know it's you, and I know what you do. Okay, so you cause your own demise as well. Okay, energy's energy. What I mean with the bloodline is they're out here doing bad things and they're passing low vibrational karmic energy through their bloodline. They're cursing their bloodline by running around being low vibrational on purpose, angry, miserable. So they want to just ruin everyone's life. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, your friend is jealous of your success. They hate seeing you win. This person doesn't have anyone around them that wants to see them shine, because if they did, they probably would be better positioned in life. You are who you hang around with. You are what you do. Okay, that's it. Don't they say birds of a feather flock together? Yeah, well, this person's friends are jealous of them and their life, so they don't want to see them do better. They see them making bad choices and they be like, yes, yes, stay low with us, stay down here with us. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. The mom squad to judge you behind your back. They don't like you. They just pretend they do. And then they have babies by people that have no support. So you just purposely leave people with children unsupported. God protects babies and fools, but babies aren't always divine interventions. Their lack of self-discipline, sexual discipline, and living in poverty. Right? So now somebody has a baby with this person that has no support. And their mom's tired of their drama. Their mom cannot save them. Their mom wants to live their life. She doesn't want to sit around and argue and fight with third-party karmic people. That's why she says, don't bring any more men or women to meet me. I don't want to meet them. Unless you plan on marrying them, I don't want to meet them. Right? And then their mom walks by and sees them looking at your pictures or smiling at your pictures like, well, what happened to this person that I've never met, but you always talked about them? What happened to them? Because they were scared. Mad 6914, you could get out of here. Am I miserable and angry? Absolutely not. Okay, so they don't respect other people's boundaries and their bodies. They don't understand the word no. Okay? They don't just end relationships, they run away from an abusive relationship. Be kind. So there's two energies here. They either create the abuse in the relationships, or they've been in abusive relationships where they just up and leave. They don't say bye. They don't, this person likes to keep people guessing and wondering who they are and what they're doing. And are we still together? Or do you want to be with me? Or do you want to talk to me? There's power in not answering your phone calls. There's power in watching you text and not respond. There's power in seeing people beg them for attention. It's power in that. All right? Energy's energy. If it resonates. Well, stop asking questions. We're doing a reading. Okay? You're not their main piece. You're their side piece. This person never happy with what they have. They're never happy with what they have. Okay? So they just go from pillowcase to post, person to person. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay? They have been married multiple times. Don't believe them when they say they have only been married once. They're suspect number one. And if it's not actual marriages, multiple relationships. Here we are seeing someone that just doesn't respect people, their boundaries, their times, their emotions. They just run away from relationship connections. This all stems from them being in a relationship or a connection. And they got hurt from being in a relationship and a connection. So they take it out on other people. It's like they're dedicated to making people feel the way that they do. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy for me, please. She's a gold digger. She's only after your money. And then they meet people like that. It'd be the people with no money worrying about you being after their money. Is what I've noticed. So they ran into a gold digger that they might have had a child with that puts them through all types of chaotic energy, that doesn't want to see them grow, that they may have committed crimes with. And now who's going to take care of their child when they're both in jail? Oh, no, it's not going to be both, because the other person did the crime for this person, because they don't care. Nobody looked for the future. Nobody tried to think about the future moving forward. This person cares about now and right now and what they could get, and that's it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay? They aren't sleeping with someone else. If they're working overtime, they're working for sure, being in another relationship and a connection. Self-love is their motto, but they struggle with low self-esteem and comparison. Stop comparing yourself to people that you see online, right? Your life is your life. Their life is their life. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Locked up for some shady-ass crime, but what did they do? You're going to hear about this. There we go. Shady crimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does stuff, you know, in their life that they may not be proud of, but like this person, they don't stop. And the thing about this person is they've been intuitively guided to be a better person. They've been intuitively guided to stop dealing with this third party. They've been intuitively guided to stop being a bad person, but they don't want to listen. That's the life that they want to live. They like wrestling with demons and principalities. They like that. Their family doesn't like you even if they act like they do. Right? So every time they bring different people around their family, they don't get along with them because there's other people. Some of these people are like, stop bringing these people to our house. It's caused drama. People know, too many people know where this person lives on top of it. Especially if they're out here running amok in third party situations. People pull up all types of craziness. It doesn't feel like they create a safe environment for anyone that they're around. There's a warrant out for arrest. They aren't innocent as they claim. So somebody's going to jail. For sure. This is definitely somebody's going to jail. They've shown receipts, but did you look closely? They're living a double life and trying to throw you off their scent. From what they're doing. From how they're doing it. From who they're doing it with. So if somebody says, gives me an energy if someone says, why? Fine, you could look at my phone, and it'd be like, no, I don't need to look at your phone. But they know you're gonna say, fine, I don't need to do that, right? Someone's gonna say, what? You want my email password? And they know the type of person you're gonna say, no, I don't want your email password, because they know you're gonna say no. Say yes, I want to see it then. Right? This is an energy where they say something, but they know it's just like to keep you quiet because you're like, you know what I'm saying? Fine, I'll show you my messages. Like, I don't need to see your messages. See the messages. They pop their shit, but they cannot back it up. They can't. The evidence, the proof, everything that you need is right in front of your face. People are like trying to turn a blind eye to this energy, this situation. They're exactly what they're showing you. Somebody's trying to make it more than what it's not. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. Okay. So it's like, my message to you is to get away from people that carry these principalities and entities on before you be locked up and they won't let you out. Right? Okay, so they got someone else pregnant. Do you know her? Multiple people are pregnant by this person at one time. That is what they do. Now, I know the divine says procreate and be fruitful, but this person is there's children in different states, in different parts of the city. Hell, there may even be children in different countries. This is the life that they live. It gives them power. Okay, so they're the type of person that goes on vacation, has one night stands, and now the girl's on TikTok looking for them. This is the type of situation that we have right here. They go to Jamaica, they sleep unprotected. There's a baby in Jamaica. There's a baby in New York. There's a baby in Massachusetts. There's about 4 or 5 babies in Connecticut. Okay, but if this person travels a lot or been around a lot of different places, I can guarantee you out of 5 places, 3 of those places have children by them. Because they over and some of these people use Bible verses to okay, well, the Bible says be fruitful and multiply, but what about providing for your family? That part too. What about that part? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. The child isn't yours, but who is it? On top of dealing with people that are putting children on them. Okay, they said they're applying to multiple magicians, but they're just waiting on your check and how they spend it. So they are with these people for financial gain. That's why the karmics get mad. They take their cars back. They take their cell phones back. They threaten to call the law on them. All types of things. They promise to leave their karmic, but it's never going to happen. They're stringing you along. So this person's just a hot mess. It hurts them inside when they see you with someone else. They pretend that they don't care. No, they're not pretending they don't care. Or they make a facade or a big deal about you moving on after they showed you this person showed you 99 times they don't want to be with you, and then you move on and they have the nerve to be upset. Well, were you supposed to sit and wallow and wait for them to get their shit together? Like, it gets to a point, okay? They're not workaholics, but they're working on something else. Again, this person may lie and say they go to work and have a job. They don't. They just go to the next person's house where they could mooch off of and freeload off of. Okay? Someone caught the monster. Who is it? Who are they messing with? Last but not least, energies, energy, domestic abuse behind closed doors. Call for help if a friend is in need and they're abusive. Okay, so and they're abusive. Energies, energy, if it resonates, and they're abusive. So there's a lot with this person. They carry a lot of demonic entities on them, and they need to just get their life together. You know what I'm saying? They need to repent. They need to know that what they're doing is wrong, how they're living is wrong. They're hurting a lot of people on the way as the sun is shining. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Or they've hurt a lot of people along the way. We got to get a Bible verse in between this chaos. Okay? You will harvest what you plant. You reap what you sow. Boom. Energy's energy. If it resonates, this person is reaping all this low vibrational karma that they're putting other people through. They're reaping it. This is why they're going through these things. If you plant bad seeds, you get bad fruits. Totality. They love third-party situations. While they want creativity and harmony in their life. How? You plant seeds of chaos, you get chaos. Okay, so there's an Empress here. There's a pregnancy energy here that they left to isolate. Cold. They're cold. This person's a cold. They got a cold heart. They got a cold heart. What's that Tupac song? Look at 9/11. That's where they're suffering the most in their the way they treat their children, or the women that carry their children. What's that Tupac song? We can't tell a woman when and where to create one. So we'll have a race of babies that hate the ladies and make the babies. And since a man can't make one, they have the right to tell a woman when and can to create one. Very clear for this isolation. Yeah, this person, you know what? As much as they're nonchalant ass is BSing, it's in their mind the way that they treat people. It haunts them the way that they treat people. It haunts them. Somebody needs to go to rehab. That's what I feel. Somebody needs to go to rehab. All right, Mad, you're out of here. You're done. Out. You make another channel, I'll block that one too. Yeah, somebody knows good. Because the divine is tired of this person running around hurting innocent people. Like, and they're getting guided to be better. Go with the flow of life. You don't need to hurt people in order to feel better about yourself. Why do you need to do that? They feel like that makes them feel better. Every time they do something, they're like, yes, I made them feel bad. Yes, I didn't support my child today. Yes, I hurt them. Yes. Like, why would you want to be that way? Definitely narcissistic energy, for sure. For sure, 100%. It's the demons that they're principalities that they wrestle with. For we not wrestle against flesh and blood, but of demons and principalities. Stressing them out. Well, you want to be a clown, join the circus. Somebody is stressed out to the max. Look at this. Nobody's loyal to them in their life. Every time they think they meet someone, it's like the tables have turned, and they always do. Stressing. Stressing. Very clarify this innocence energy. Yeah. I wish that I could have this moment to life. Somebody wish they could go back to a time where they were more free in their life. This person like literally lives day to day. Like they don't plan for their future. They don't have a future. They just go day to day. Like this could be a successful person too. This doesn't have to be a poverty stricken person, but this could be a successful person where they get up, they go to work, they go home, they're mean, nasty, rude. They get up, they go. Like that's a cycle that they live in. Right? That's who they are. And they've been guided. The divine has talked to this person over and over and over again. Change your way of thinking. Change your life. They like being ice cold. They like that. They could kick their feet up and watch everyone be hurt and sad. They love that. Makes them feel happy. Spirit, clarify this go with the flow, moment to moment energy. Yeah. And they play God in their own life. They think that they can play God in their own life. It's like they don't have any fear of, you know what I'm saying? They could say they believe in God, but they don't. Because you would not be acting like this. Like there's no consciousness here with this person. Very clarify this stress energy. Yeah. Their mind's all distorted and twisted. You know what it feels like? Yes, Angela. You know what it feels like too with this person? it feels like they're so far gone with these entities that they can't even identify, like they can't even think for themselves. They're so far gone with this entity taking over their body. Like they're just so far gone with their mind as well. You, like, if you sat with this person, had a conversation, like, you think like that? You really, like, their mind, something about their mind is just so twisted. It's like moment to moment, they snap in, they snap out, but like they're literally taken over by this demonic entity. Literally. See the hands on the minds? Oh yeah, because you want to deal with people that do magic on you. We already said that. They already knew that. It all started with going around people that do magic on them. Or maybe they tried to do magic to you, or whatever the case may be. But there's some type of roots here that was maybe put on you or put on them. Maybe you told them, I thought I said that. You told this person, somebody's doing magic on you. I don't believe in that stuff. Okay, well, what do you believe in? Right? People say, oh, I believe in spirits. Ask them which one. Which one? Which realm are you talking about? Because demons are spirits too, so you gotta be more specific next time. Gotcha. Gotta be more specific next time. This energy, this person's just disgusting. Spirit, clarify this guilt and inner voice. It's a small voice inside of them. They're very far gone. This person very, very far gone from who you originally met, from who they are. They, they want a happiness. They want to see some type of happiness in their life. They want that, but it is, look how far away this is from this place to the sun. They're so far gone. Because all they cared about was success, money, wealth, stance, right? Hierarchy. As long as they were successful, how they did it, how they got there, they didn't care. That wasn't important to them. That wasn't important to them at all. Look at protection. Some of them, you need protection from these types of people. Maybe you were the protection. I am safe, I'm secure, I walk with a shield of protection everywhere I go. So that's for you. You are protected by the divine from this person and their low vibration entity. Because you're aware, because you know. Because you're understanding. Okay, harmony and communication. This person wants to reach out to you because when you used to be in their life, that's all they could really see is the light. Right? That's all they could see is the light. They don't really know how far it has to go. They don't know how, this person with this 88 energy, they've gone so far in life just for money. They've done things, unmeasurable things, unhumane things for financial gain. You live by it, you die by it. Okay? They've been guided to open up. Say what you want, say what you don't. Be the bigger person. You know what's so interesting about this person is, I feel like this person at some point had the ability to, like, it's like they once were their higher self, right? Like at some point in this person's life, they were like their voice, okay, so what I pick up, this person was meant to teach people and help them, but that would include opening up their throat chakra, like speaking their truth. That was what their main goal was, is what I feel like here. Is to, before the entities took over, we got Amazonite and blue lace agitate, okay? So I feel like this person's purpose was to speak life into other people. Okay, that's what I really feel like. But I feel like self-doubt, self-fear, not wanting to do the work. Somebody may be having some thyroid conditions as well. Okay. But again, I really feel like this person, instead of staying focused on the journey, they just gave up. They said, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. It's better rolling low vibration. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when I say I feel, Christopher, is because that's the energy that I pick up. But now you don't have to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. Yeah, clearing negativity. They were supposed to stay in a higher vibration. Okay, as I focus on the end positive, the negative energy gradually disappears, but they didn't decide to do that. Yeah, we got inspiration in reverse, and we got success upright. You know what I'm saying? I say I feel because that's the energy that I feel. This isn't personal. I don't be around people like this. Okay, so they stop expressing themselves, and this is why they started turning to these things. They don't want to be with the third party. So instead of just leaving, you know, when the third party threw fits and they're, all right, I'm going to use them. Now there's children involved. You know what? I do feel like there's somebody here that may be going through an awakening, but it's going to take them a long time to get their self together. Because we got clear negativity, inspiration in reverse, and spirituality. All they had to do was just be a better person because that's what they wanted to be. New cycle, self-worth, and reconciliation. So every time they do bounce back in of who they're supposed to be, they think about how life was with you. You know, maybe this person looks at your social media and realizes that how much better you boss up your life after not being with them, how much better you are with them. So two things are happening here. Either their lower self wants to come in and destroy you, right? Or they just want to be back on a path of righteousness, which I don't think they want to be back on the path of righteousness. Okay, so wanting a new cycle in life, having to embrace their self-worth. But again, if they're stimulating their lower chakras, you get low vibration. If you're like amplifying low vibrational entity, that's what you get, a low vibration entity, and wanting to reconcile with you. But I just feel like this person, they haven't forgiven other people in their life. That's what's so hard for them to come close to you or near you. Yeah. Personal power in reverse. They have to own their personal power. They have to be courageous. They have to say no when they say yes. They have to gain that it comes from self first. It really doesn't come from anything else but their self. My nose is running so crazy. I knew this message was going to be heavy. All right, Spirit, clarify the spirituality, energy, independence. The Divines encourage this person to be a better person. I'm strong and independent. I can do what's right for me regardless of the opinions of others. Full circle moment. Here we go. They started acting like this and being low vibration because it got respect of other people. It makes them feel powerful when other people praise them for doing bad things. You know, so when people do bad things, you don't let your dog go to the bathroom in your house and then you say, here's a treat. You don't do that. You don't do that. You punish them. You say no. You take something away. But this person, every time they did something low vibrational, they had other people's entities and demonic spirits rooting them on. Yeah, so they stayed determined to be low vibration. It came out sideways. Okay, I'm determined to stay on my path. I will not let nothing deter me from reaching my goal. Well, which one? The low vibrational one or the high vibrational one? You can't be both ways. Creativity. I'm a creative person. I always have confidence to let my light shine. Well, why don't you? Sunstone. This person was afraid to be happy. Afraid to be happy. These last two, Spirit. Top of the deck, loyalty sideways. Because they're loyal to the wrong thing. Nutrition and law of attraction in reverse. The light's job is not responsible for the moths. Its job is to keep shining. Law of attraction and personal power with inspiration, both in reverse. Somebody, you can look at someone and tell they're not well. Right? You can tell that this person, they've opened themselves to lower vibrations. Right? They have a calcified third eye. They have a calcified pineal gland. It's calcified. Again, that has a lot to do with thyroid problems as well. Okay? Spiritual birth. My body is my temple. I have the insight to make wise choices with eating habits. I choose food that nourish my body and soul. So they probably don't even eat. They probably drink a lot and do a lot of substances and don't eat the right way. So that's another thing too. Water, a cup of water is good for you. Bottle of water is good for you to start there if you know what I'm saying. Help you out a little bit. There's sweet nothings are just ways to gaslight you. Be careful before you get burned. So if you're thinking about returning back to this person, remember they're not loyal to you, themselves, or nobody else. What is this at the bottom of the deck? Wanting to come out. Focus. I'm able to stay focused on my ideas and bring them into fruition. Yeah, stay focused on your life, your journey right now at the moment. You can't save everyone. You can't save someone that doesn't want to be saved. Clearly, this person, this energy, they love thriving in low vibration. You got to let them do what they do. Plus, why do you want to be around somebody that if there's a bomb coming, why do you want to be standing next to someone when the bomb comes? right? If somebody's gonna get raided, why do you want to sleep in the same house as them? Why do you want to, like, why are you putting yourself in low vibration energy? You roll out over the surging sea. When its waves mount up, you still them. Okay, so still waters run deep. Again, this person's like raging in their life right now. I don't think this is someone you want to be around. Okay, let's get some messages from this person, and I'm closing this reading. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, so this isn't just relationships. This is just a person, period. This has nothing to do with a particular relationship or you know, it could be a relationship, the cheating part, but this is just people in general, how people are operating. I know I was distraction from your pain. I left you before you could leave me. Some of you are out. Some of you are like, you know what? You're not going to put that pain on me. I didn't do it. You're not going to do it to me. I look for you everywhere. Of course they do. It's an angelic energy. You speak to me through music. We need to let each other go. So if you were ever fighting to be with this person, this is an energy where they're like, well, you're too good for me. If somebody tells you you're too good for me, believe them. If somebody you know, it's giving me an energy of somebody that, you know why they left your life? Because they were tired of dogging you out. They were tired of dogging you out. So they said, I gotta go. People want to leave your life, let them. I wonder if you're happy without me. Okay, I'll wait for a sign from you. I wish things could be different. I left when they saw you with someone else. I lost myself for a while and I burned myself to forget you. I regret lying to you. If they'll lie to you, they'll steal from you. If they'll steal from you, they'll lie to you. If they lie and steal, they'll cheat. If they cheat, they'll lie and steal. If they cheat and steal, they'll lie. That's who they are. Okay? Middle of the deck, I wish I treated you better. Happy Sunday, guys. I love you. Stay away from people, principalities, and energies like this. World War III spiritual warfare. It's real in the field. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it's real out here. You know? It's real here. People really running around hurting other people because they walk around like this all day, every day. That has nothing to do with you. You got third parties wanting to come after you, Spirit. What do you say? Yeah, somebody wants to send you a message. I'm coming to you as a man or a woman. We'll touch on that very briefly, and then we're out. Yeah, somebody's in despair because they're being left behind. You have nothing to do with that, with this person. Yeah, there's some type of money coming in because you left this energy alone. Yeah, look at great fortune, community. You know what? The people that left you out, distanced you, and mocked you, they're going to be the one have to sit around and watch you. You have occupation, wealthy man. Somebody's getting a loan or a grant for this, for some type of business they want. And while this third party expects this person to take care of them, be with them, yeah, there's a child here. This is I'm glad. If you got out of this, I'm glad, because where this person's going, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be involved in this. We got some court things. Somebody went really far to get to take this person out. This person was part of your journey. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be a forever thing. And if it was supposed to be a forever, they didn't make it forever, because forever, they don't want forever. Not with you, with nobody, they want forever with these low vibrational ass demons. That's what they want forever with. Because the more they stay low vibration, the better their life feels. Oh my God, my nose is running expeditiously. I think that's it, yeah. I'm getting out of here. I'm closing up this energy. Psalms 91 energy. If God is for you, who could be against you? The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So I love you guys so much. Happy Sunday. I don't know who these people were that were coming on my live with their BS, but don't ever come back. You're not welcomed here anymore. I love you guys so much. Happy Sunday. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.